Welcome everyone to our weekly analysis today. So we're gonna be going through our usual pairs. And to start off with, we're gonna be looking at the dollar index. So the dollar index, as we started the week, it immediately bounced from this level of support, turned resistance, and everything like that. So yeah, it bounced off this key level here. And as we started progressing within the week, we managed to touch the first level of resistance right here. And we went past through that without any issue. So our next level most definitely will be on top here at 108.500, where we might see some reversal of some kind. So we might come around here, then probably reverse to the downside, probably pull back, or just initially just reverse completely. Another scenario could be we might just push all the way up, continue with that, and continue making new highs on it for the year, and probably even come all the way up to 110. So that is my anticipation on the dollar index. And with that in mind, let us now look at euro dollar. So euro dollar moving exactly the same way as dollar index as you would expect. This trend line, of course, was broken, didn't really make much new highs on the top. But of course, we came all the way down based off the fact that this was weakness and a double top, obviously to signify that we are reversing as well. So we had the break of the trend line here. Then we continued moving with it, then made slightly new high, violating that top, came down, made another top, double top to make it fair enough, or even a triple top. Then after that, you could also possibly draw another trend line over here, where this trend line got broken and gave us a second confirmation that we are going to the downside. And we reached our first level of support over here. So coming next week, as we start the week on Monday, we will be seeing some opportunity to continue to the downside. So at this level, we either can reverse from it or continue all the way down to our final point of close to 1.02, which is here, or 1.01750, one of these two levels. So that is where I'm anticipating we might go. And especially if we go right below 102.75, then most likely we'll come down to our vantage point right here. Right. So let's move over to pound dollar as well. So pound dollar is moving slightly the same with euro dollar as they have slight correlation, but not much movement as we just had consolidation and then we broke down finally because of the dollar index strength. And we are literally at a level of support. This looks like it wants to reverse, but we'll be yet to see what happens from here. Either we'll reverse from here or continue all the way up and probably reach this level and surpass it, or we can pull back, come all the way down, or come Monday, we might just even push right through this and come to the support level, which is down here. It's just like a major support level. So that's why we can keep an eye on for this coming week. Right. And then let's move over to dollar yen. So dollar yen, we talked about this last week. And of course, we have breached this level of resistance, which is a good thing, because that means everything is aligning. Dollar index, dollar yen, euro dollar. like we might actually be seeing some dollar strength coming to the new week with NFP in mind as well. So first level we might reach is 152 for a dollar on the yen, and probably continue all the way up to 154.500. Those are the two areas we might actually reach with this. So this, keep an eye watch on this. Dollar yen is set to reverse, probably here or here, or even go all the way back up to where it came from, to 160, where it overextended. But we are yet to see. Right now, we've broken a key level of resistance right here, which should signify a change of trend, as we were also at a major level of support, which was resistance before, then became support, and then we have reached a support level again, and we're literally bouncing from it. But probably the next time we come at this support level, we'll just go probably right through. Then let's look at pound yen. So pound yen, we already had our break over here. We reached the level of resistance, which we reversed from. So like I always say, two scenarios right here. Either we are going to reverse completely to the downside and take out this low, or this is initially just a pullback. So this could literally be an 80% pullback, which we had, which is great. Great discount for the market, which gives you also extended moves to the upside. So you'll be risking very little to make much, much more. So if this ideally is a pullback, as I really think it is, we might actually come to this level of resistance at 195 or even beyond, going to 198. But let's stick with 195. 195 is a level we can come to, especially if you are risking just a small amount here below the support level here. So we might see ourselves coming all the way up here. This could be a good risk to reward, which is great for us. So we wouldn't really want to shoot all the way up to the stars, but we can, but we also need to be conservative sometimes. So here, overall, it's still bullish. Overall trend is still bullish until we violate this low. But these are like good entry levels, especially if you entered probably here and then pushing all the way up, we might see ourselves coming to 195 on pound yen. Then let's look at CAD Swiss. So CAD Swiss has just been breaking all barriers, all support levels. So first support level here was broken. Second support level here was broken as well. And we're left with this one here. So this initially can be a long-term pullback, or it could just be another start of a bearish trend or continued consolidation, because we literally did not reach above this resistance level completely. So right now we could just be coming all the way down here and continuing this consolidation. I don't know if we'll be in this consolidation for 2 years, but let's see what happens. Right now, the trend line is still holding. We haven't really broken anything with this trend line. So as of now on CAD Swiss, we're just watching it. So in this coming week, if we do reach below this support level, where this trend, bearish trend, has continued for quite a while, then we can be seeing ourselves below 0.6200. So overall, CAD Swiss, we're just going to watch it. No further action needed on this. And that brings us to gold. So gold has been bearish as well because of the US dollar. Well, not really the US dollar. It's been other economic factors, because the US dollar has been dropping. So it hasn't had much strength. But I do believe it's because gold has been overextended and we have literally reached a level of support. We have broken the overall trend line, which did also signify to us that we might be coming down. But we are yet to see. This could be just a pullback to the upside. Then we might come all the way down. This trend line of a bearish change in momentum on gold will only be invalidated once we come right above 2956. Keep that in mind. This trend line, which is the bearish indicator on gold, will only be violated at 2956. So right now, everything around this area from 2956 and 2832, this is all bearish territory until we come all the way down. So that is what we are seeing. But right now, if you're somebody who's looking to take a buy, this support level right here at 2634 could be your best shot at getting a profit out of long-term holding on gold. And we might actually see ourselves come to this first resistance level. It's not really a major resistance level, but it's actually something. So we might see ourselves coming to 2920 if this does reverse from this support level. We just reached the support level, so nothing yet to say that this is a confirmed change in trend or pullback and everything like that. So overall, we can have our pullback here, or we can have an 80% pullback or 90% around 2938 on gold. So those are the two possible scenarios here. Overall, it's still bearish, so you have to be careful with your long positions going to the upside, as anything can happen at this point. And we have NFP next week. So also keep that in mind. So NFP, as you know it can do the most random of things. It can make the market shoot all the way down and then come all the way back up, or it can shoot all the way up and then possibly come all the way down. So let's just keep an eye watching that. And with that, let's look also at NAS 100. So NAS 100 has been falling for however long at this point in time. So we breached the support level. We breached the support level that we were actually aiming for, which is great. And we have reached also the bottom of this consolidation, overall consolidation. So what does that mean? Not dollar index, NAS 100. Is it actually reversing? Could be, because this was a big bearish, or rather bullish candle, engulfing candle that engulfed all the previous candles. So this could be actually the turning point for NAS 100. And I do believe this could be the turning point for NAS 100, as we are still overall bullish on NAS 100. So a break of this trend line will definitely signify that we could probably enter and go all the way up to make new highs on NAS 100. I'm here to make new highs on NAS 100. Are you? So yeah, that's basically what we can anticipate on NAS 100 for this coming week. Then let's look over to US30. US30 has been dropping slightly, but not as much as NAS 100. We came all the way to the support level, and we now touched also this support level where we're just consolidating for a bit, which is a good sign that this could actually be a serious reversal to the upside. So with US30, I'm also seeing the same thing. We might actually be making new highs right past 45,000 here. And trend line, this trend line is literally already broken, though it's not a perfect trend line whatsoever, but I would say it's already broken. It's already broken at this point, and an entry here would be great with a previous low stop loss around 43,000, going all the way up to 45,000. So that is what I'm actually anticipating on US 30. Now let's move over to the crypto market. So Bitcoin, we anticipated it coming to 92,000, and we went right through that support level like it was nothing, and we came all the way down to about 78,000. So where is this 78,000? It's in the middle of nowhere. So could this be just literally a pullback? Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, I do think this is a pullback because overall, where I do see us coming on Bitcoin is around 60,000. So I do see us coming all the way down to this level around 60,000. So at this point in time, I do think this is a pullback where we could be pulling back at this level and probably at this level as well. So we have two levels we can be pulling back on. Can pulling back at 96,000 or 86,000. Very similar numbers. So we could literally be reversing at this point in time and then making a new low till we reach 78,000 again, and then probably go to 60,000 for one Bitcoin. Then let's look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, we have literally reached the 2000 mark. Well, not exactly 2000, but 2060 on one Ethereum. So could this be where we could be reversing from and going to the upside? Well, probably, but if we take a look here, we have been at this same level twice. This is now the third time. So could the third time be the charm and make us reverse all the way up like it did here, Or could this be where we might actually breach all the way through and see ourselves probably coming, let's see. If that's the case, we could be seeing ourselves even coming to 1,400, which is crazy as well, but possible. So 1,500 rather is a possible level we can come down to as a major level of support. But we are yet to see. We are definitely yet to see. We can be doing the same scenario as Bitcoin, where we just gonna reverse at certain key levels of resistance. So here on Ethereum, we can reverse here, we can reverse there. These are the two levels we can reverse from and then continue to the downside. Or overall, this could be a reversal going to the upside and probably making new highs with Ethereum for the year. So this marks the end of our analysis today for next week. So I hope you all have a lovely new week to start with, and make sure you use a stop loss and great risk management so that you do not end up losing your accounts whatsoever. And we will be back on Wednesday with another analysis as usual.